Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video. This is going to be my first top 10 of Spider-Man 2, starting off with Peter Parker's best suits. We are starting off with a few honorable mentions. Here we have the Last Hunt suit, obtainable by beating all of Kraven's side missions. I have this one that low. I personally really like it, although I have two problems with it. One, his and Miles look exactly the same, like shaders and everything. It just kind of sucked that they didn't get some different colors, and also just the palettes in general were kind of lacking, not gonna lie. I thought the palettes were a little boring, especially with his and Miles being exactly the same. They were definitely a little bit boring. My second honorable mention is going to be the Stone Monkey suit, and I feel like I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but personally, I really do enjoy and like this suit. This one, I believe, was a pre-order bonus and not one of the ones they did for Spider-Man, the first game, where they said it was a pre-order bonus, but you were actually able to unlock them in the game anyways. No, this was an actual pre-order bonus that I believe you could only get from pre-ordering the game. I love this suit. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of reminds me of like a wrestler. The designs on it look cool, the little spider symbols on the arms. It looks really nice to me. It just kind of reminds me of a wrestler, and I'm a big wrestling fan, so that's why this one is somewhat on this list. So coming in at my number 10, we have the new blue suit. Very underrated suit in my opinion. I personally love this suit. This is actually a Fantastic Four suit, as well as some of the different shaders have shown up in some of the Fantastic Four comics, which I do really love that Insomniac took a lot of inspiration from different comic books. These ones being from different various Fantastic Four comics. I like this suit, not only because my favorite color is blue and it obviously has blue in it, but it just looks really nice. It's simple, but it works. I love how it looks. It looks really nice. Fun fact about the suit, his original appearance for this suit was in Fantastic Four Volume 6, number 21. So very cool. Like I said, Insomniac really did their stuff when it comes to comic book suits. Coming in at number 9, and I feel like every list has to have at least one of the Raimi suits. Personally, I chose the black symbiote suit from Spider-Man 3, Tobey Maguire. Honestly, love the suit. There are a little few issues I have as far as it not looking 100% accurate. Nonetheless, it still looks good. The Raimi suits, I think, always look good in the games. I personally like this one over the red one, but I'm just a more symbiote type of person than I am the red suit. The red suit still looks nice. There are a couple differences, but I think there are a lot of better symbiote suits in the game that top this one. Coming in at number 8, one of the symbiote suits that does top the Raimi suit, at least in my opinion, is going to be the classic black. Not only does it have 4 really cool shaders, it just looks really dope. My personal favorite is going to be the one that has the red and blue kind of tint around it, but all of them look great. We got just the normal black, you got the anti-venom suit, we have like a darkish, almost looks like purple, and of course the black suit with the red and blue outlines that resembles Venom from the Spider-Man animated series, which I think is why I like that one the most. It just looks like Venom, has the Venom look. It's perfect to me. I love it. And coming in at number 7, we have the Arachnite suit. I love this suit. Has a personal connection more because I've actually read the comics before. So this suit is a mashup between Spider-Man and Moon Knight in a world where Marvel heroes basically are phased into 2 people. So there's, Spider-Man and Moon Knight, the Fantastic Four, the Fantastic 2, where we have like the Thing and Human Torch together. Really solid comic series for anybody who hasn't seen it. I highly recommend reading the Infinity Wars, Infinity Warps comics to get to know these characters a little better. My only problem with the suit is it only has, at least for me, 2 good shaders. The other 2, not gonna lie, not a big fan of. But nonetheless, Hooded Spider-Man is always a win for me. And coming in at number 6, we have the Scarlet Spider, personally one of my favorite suits of all time, first appearing in the Web of Spider-Man 118. Scarlet Spider is a clone named Ben Reilly of Peter Parker. Without giving too much details for anybody who wants to read the comics, I definitely would. Long story short, this is a clone of Peter, 2 different Spider-Man in this universe. Really dope series. I love the suits, and I do really love that they made some really good shaders for this, because a lot of the times the suits look nice and then they kind of kill it with some of the palettes. Personally, for me, I love all 4 palettes. They look great to me. I love the coloring. Personally, I think my favorite out of the palettes would have to be the blue suit with the red jacket, although I really do like the purple one too. They did amazing with the palettes. And coming down to our top 5, number 5 is going to be the Spider-Man 2099 suit. Of course, had to be on the list. I feel like this suit's going to be on most people's list. First appearing in Amazing Spider-Man 365. There's not really much to say other than this suit is just amazing. The Miguel O'Hara suit. If you guys ever watch Spider-Verse, the Across the Spider-Verse, you know that he is also in there. Fun fact that I actually didn't know, because I have not read all of the comics for him, but his second color, the all-black suit with the red that I'm currently wearing, is actually more canon to his original suit. I thought that the blue and red was just his original suit. Apparently that's not the case, and he actually had the all-black with red highlights originally. I didn't know that, so that's pretty cool to know. Coming in at number 4, we have the Iron Spider armor. And I'm usually not a fan of the armored suits. I feel like they usually do too much. Just a lot going on. I don't like my Spider-Man armored. This one is a different case. I love how it looks in game. The colors especially with the red and gold. I think the red and gold off bat is the best one of this. But just the colors pop in the game. They look so good. And just the gold Iron Spider tentacles just really helps bring this entire suit together. It looks so sick. Fun fact specifically for the black Iron Spider suit, this one was actually worn by Aaron Davis in Earth 1610, where he bought this suit off the black market and reformed the Sinister Six, including Hobgoblin, Sandman, Electro, Bombshell, and the Spot. Never read those comics, so it's cool to see that Aaron Davis has actually worn a Spider-Man suit before and reformed his own version of the Sinister Six. Coming in at number 3, and I think everybody knew that this suit had to be on the list considering it's a lot of people's favorite personal live-action suit. We have the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit worn by Andrew Garfield. The reason, and I wanted this to be a little higher, I mean it's number 3, it's still pretty high. I wanted this to be number 1, but I had to take some points away for the fact that they didn't have this suit completely accurate off the bat. And people still complain that it's not 100% accurate, which is why it dropped down to number 3. Nonetheless, dude, this suit is one of the best live-action suits that they've done. Fun fact, they actually recorded some of the Amazing Spider-Man 2 in my city, specifically the beginning with the cops chasing. A decent amount of that was recorded where I lived. At number 2, and this kind of hurts being at number 2 because part of me wanted it to be at number 1. Very difficult for me is the Kumo Suit. I fell in love with this suit the second I saw it, and I didn't see this get revealed before. My first time seeing it was in game when I unlocked it. This suit looks so freaking sick. Japanese inspired suit, makes it kind of look like a samurai's, got the tattoos. All the shaders look really nice. Personally, I think my favorite is the all white, although the red does look really nice too. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is this one not a like Insomniac original suit? I was trying to look up some information to give like a fact about the suit, but I couldn't really find any comics that had to do with the suit, so part of me thinks that this is an Insomniac original suit. Correct me if I'm wrong, I couldn't find anything for it other than the fact that Kumo is Japanese for spider. And coming in at my number 1, we have the Superior Spider-Man, briefly debuting at the end of Amazing Spider-Man Volume 1, 700. The Superior Spider-Man is when Otto switched minds with Peter as Otto was dying and became Spider-Man for a little bit. They actually rebooted the comics and are doing more for anybody who wants to get into it. Really cool suit. Love the shaders. The shaders look great. I think my favorite part about it is the fact that the tentacles change colors depending on what suit you have. I think that's what kind of brought it to my number 1, was just the customization on it. Went above and beyond my expectations, and just the story behind the suit in general is really nice. It's such a sick suit, and just the fact knowing that this is quote-unquote Otto in the suit just makes it a lot better. That is why it's my number 1, and with that being said, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it if you haven't already. Subscribe if you guys are new and turn on those notifications, because I will be doing, possibly next week or maybe the end of the week, I will be doing my top 10 for Miles suits. With that being said, hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next one.